Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to a brand new video. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. In today's video, we're going to be going over some of the upcoming features of GTA 5 Expanded and Enhanced that were finally revealed to us inside the new trailers that were released last week. So despite the announcement of GTA 5 Expanded and Enhanced getting quite a negative reaction from the community, including myself, there are still a number of really awesome features, enhancements, and improvements coming to GTA 5 Expanded and Enhanced that I would like to cover in today's video. But before we get into that, make sure to drop a like rating on this video to show your support, as well as subscribe down below for more daily videos just like this. But first off, here is today's shoutout of the day, and right after into the actual video. If you're a fan of anime, definitely make sure to subscribe to Giz Anime on YouTube. He uploads a wide variety of content all surrounding anime, including unboxings, solo level readings, versus series, and much more. He uploads multiple videos per week, so there is always something new and interesting to watch about the world of anime. Make sure to click the first link in the description down below to subscribe to Giz Anime on YouTube today for some really awesome anime-focused videos. But with that being said, and without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into this video. So last week, during the PlayStation event, we finally received our first ever look at GTA 5 Expanded and Enhanced after over a year since the original announcement and no gameplay or teasers until that point. Now, the trailer itself got a very negative reaction from the community, and that, from my part at least, was certainly expected because the community wants GTA 6, and when they see Rockstar remastering GTA 5 for however many times now, it is certainly not the best look. Nonetheless, despite the trailer being a little bit less unimpressive than we would have hoped to, it certainly had some interesting features inside it and some interesting improvements that I would like to discuss today. So number one, the biggest improvement all around is a major upgrade to the resolution that you can play at, as well as the frame rate. Right now, even on the PS4 Pro, the game goes around 30 FPS and sometimes even lower when you're playing in 4K, and even in 1080p it is not that much better. On the PS5 and Xbox Series X presumably, you will be able to play GTA 5 Expanded and Enhanced at 4K resolution while maintaining that smooth 60 FPS frame rate. So it's going to give you the best of both worlds, and in most cases you will be able to achieve a higher level of fidelity than most PC players, including myself personally. In addition to the 4K resolution and 60 FPS frame rate, one of the biggest things that was noticed is the increase in quality of the lighting all around in the game. If I had to pick the one main improvement that I did notice right off the bat when watching the trailer, it was certainly the lighting. It looks a lot more realistic, shadows are a lot more defined, and when the light hits the characters' faces, it overall looks a lot more realistic, and it certainly is noticeable. Now, one of the major complaints from the community is that Rockstar could have done this on the previous gen consoles without restricting it to the PS5 and Xbox Series X, and while I am sure that is possible, we have to remember that Rockstar Games is operating a company that is made for profit, and they need to provide a reason for people to upgrade to this next gen version. In addition to that, it looks like that Rockstar made some slight improvements to the clouds in the game by making them look a little bit more interesting and realistic by making the clouds volumetric instead of just being almost like a 2D object. Volumetric clouds are something that Rockstar has introduced in some of their newer games, such as Red Dead Redemption 2, so it looks like they're bringing that into GTA 5. It honestly doesn't make a huge difference, however, it gives the clouds a little bit more volume, and especially when you're flying in the game, it certainly looks a little bit more realistic. Besides that, there has been no obvious improvement to the overall textures in the game, despite Rockstar kind of teasing at it at the beginning, and then on top of that, there has been no noticeable improvement to the physics in the game either. Now, Rockstar did put out a blog post where they detailed a little bit more information about what exactly is going to be improved in this new version. However, they really didn't provide that much detail, and unfortunately, the things I discussed in this video are the only major things that came out from that trailer that were quite obvious. I'm sure there are going to be other improvements that people are going to notice once the game launches. However, in the meantime, those are the main improvements that you need to know about. One major improvement that was not mentioned in the trailer that you should know about is the improvement to the load times in the game. Now, right now, the load times for GTA 5, even playing the ported version from the previous gen consoles, is certainly improved. So in theory, it will be even further optimized for these next-gen consoles with this new version, so you can certainly expect better loading times into GTA 5 Story Mode, and of course, GTA Online. However, that has yet to be tested. Another detail that really isn't gameplay related that was revealed during the event is that the standalone version of GTA Online, which has been rumored for a while now, is in fact happening. Rockstar is going to be testing it first on the PS5, and presumably it will be coming to Xbox Series X and PC at a later date. It's been rumored that this standalone version of GTA Online is going to be completely free, and to add more to the story, Rockstar did say that it will be free for all PS5 players for the first 3 months. So we'll see if this is almost like a test that they're doing, or if it is just simply a limited time promotion to loop people in. We have yet to see. However, that is certainly something to keep an eye on, but for someone like myself that already purchased the full version, it honestly doesn't mean much to me to begin with. However, it is certainly interesting nonetheless. But those are the main features and improvements that we were able to derive from the gameplay trailer as well as the blog post. Now, one more thing that is worth remembering is the release date of the game has been delayed to March 2022. Rockstar did not really provide any information on why it has been delayed. In fact, it kind of came as a surprise to everyone. So the new release date is March 2022, which if you don't have a new console yet, it may give you a little bit more extra time to go ahead and find one for a reasonable price. But in the meantime, let me know in those comments down below what your thoughts about this are. Do you think these upgrades are enough to justify a new console generation, or do you think that these upgrades should have been made to the current gen consoles and they shouldn't be making a separate version for the PS5 and Xbox Series X? Let me know what your thoughts are in those comments down below because I really want to hear from you guys. But either way, if you enjoyed today's video and you like staying updated on the latest GTA 5 news, let me know by dropping a like rating, as well as subscribe down below if you haven't already with those notifications on so you're always notified whenever I upload a brand new video. But either way, thank you again for tuning in today, I really do appreciate it, and I will see you tomorrow with yet another video just like this. But until then, have an awesome day and I'll be sure to talk to you guys then.